I wouldn't take it word for word with that. I talked to the president about this at some length yesterday as we flew home on Air Force One. And what we're focusing on right now is what you and I just talked about, which is the primary focus of the federal effort is to make sure the island is safe and that we're rebuilding the island. Dealing with the challenges that Puerto Rico had. The island is at least $72 billion in debt, 120 if you go by other counts, before the storm. We are going to focus our attention right now on rebuilding the island, repairing the island, making sure everybody is safe, and that we get through this difficult times. We are not going to deal right now with those fundamental difficulties that Puerto Rico had before the storm. By the way, many folks have not talked about this yet, a lot of those issues are already dealt with through previous legislation called PROMESA. So the status of the bonds that you heard the president mention this morning are actually inside the bounds of the PROMESA proceedings right now. So those bonds are being dealt with, were being dealt with before the storm, will be dealt with after the storm through the PROMESA process. Our focus will be entirely on rebuilding the island, making sure people are safe, and that Puerto Rico can get back on its feet. I think the president knows that in order for Puerto Rico long-term to fix itself, it's going to have to deal with that debt situation. I think everybody agrees that. The country was poorly, the territory was very poorly run for a very long time. Right now they are paying their pension payments. The pension that comes due at the end of the month, they're paying out of their operating accounts. This was a very badly mismanaged island for a very long time. I don't think I'm making any news by saying that. And I think what you saw the president talking about was his acknowledgement that Puerto Rico is going to have to figure out a way to solve that debt problem in order to fix itself going forward. We can help it, and we will help it. We will help Puerto Rico rebuild from the storm. Puerto Rico is going to have to figure out how to fix the errors that it's made for the last generation on its own finances.